Good. Well, it looks like it's afternoon. Can you hear me okay? Anybody out there? I don't know. I'm not good at doing this from my laptop, obviously. Okay, this will let me see live chat. There we go. I use my headset because it does have a mic and I don't have a voice. Okay, anyway, I got distracted. It's the morning. And do just a little bit of unboxing. I kind of slacked off from unboxing because it kind of made me feel almost bragging. Um, and that's not something that I ever want to be on my channel. Um, but I do makeup, and that it is what it is. I don't. There's not a whole lot else that I buy, or it's kind of my hobby. So um, we just kind of go with this. This for right now is this is what month is this? October. Yeah, this is October's 4 of, and I may have actually unboxed it, but I don't remember. I got this will be my last one for a while, just simply because I have too much stuff and I need to samples and stuff like that, and I need to actually try them and deal with that, So, yeah. Um, in the box, little funny on me because, as we know, I do stupid stuff, do goofy stuff, and well, that just is what it is. Um, is it An- Anastasia Beverly Hills? I can't say words apparently this morning. What I thought was a lipstick. It's not. It's a banana. Find a camera here. It's a banana contour stick. I didn't realize it wasn't. I thought it was a nude lipstick, and my lips were dry the other night. I grabbed it and put it on my lips. My husband came in and looked at me, and he's like, "What is wrong with you?" It's like, "That's just a nude lipstick." And then I looked at it and I was like, "Or a contour stick, whichever." Anyway, um, in this box also came the Urban Decay All Nighter. It's one of my favorite setting sprays. Um, and see, that's the other thing too, is that I'm getting a lot of things that I actually have. So, I kind of have to take a break. Um, this is the Hello Fab um, coconut water cream. I had it's First Aid Beauty. I actually have had a serum sample that I love, and I will be ordering that. This is what I have on my itty bitty stubbly eyebrows today, and and I really like it. I'm going to be ordering some because Unique had a brow something like this that I really loved, and they stopped making it. So um, Benefit has this, and it has fibers, so that whenever you do something stupid like I did earlier this week and just kind of like, take all your eyebrows off, once they start to grow in and you have a little bit of stubblies for it to grab a hold of, this will work really well. It's got a few little, I've got some new growth. Here's what I find ironic. I have to shave my legs like every other day. You know, it comes to my eyebrows. I can't get these suckers to grow back in. So I'm not going to even try to pronounce the name of this. Um, well, yet I am because it's sort of like my last name, but it's Caudal Lee, and it is a serum. a radiant serum, and we'll be giving that a shot. And see, like I said, when you have this, plus I have my own um, full size products that I use, it's a bit much. And whenever it starts getting overwhelming and everything is in one box and it's starting to climb the wall, it's time to just stop with the subscription boxes for a little bit and use what I have. So I stopped Ipsy for now, and I stopped my Sephora Play, um, which means I'll still get BoxyCharm. Um, and I may just let that go for um, a little bit. Um, and I'm just going to show you what I bought for myself in the last few days. I have another order coming, and I'm fixing to make another order. I'm sorry, guys. Don't fault me. I love makeup. Um, I do share my makeup. It is what it is. Um, Gonna address a thought real quick too. Um, have some hurt feelings. It's nothing that big girl panties can't fix. Um, but whenever I decided to have a cup of coffee, which I'm still working on, and kind of like get a grip. So we did that. Um, I was reminded of one of my favorite scriptures, which is Jeremiah 29:11. It says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper and give you hope and a good future." So that kind of like takes care of those hurt feelings. Um, so we'll show you just a few things that are in my little box of fun things. Buxom Beauty has a product similar to this. Um, Lancome has one. I haven't tried Lancome yet. I like the Buxom one because it's just a sponge and you just use it just like a regular lipstick. These are the lip powders from Unique. And I think this is just too cool. They they're a powder in the container and they're encapsulated so whenever you put them on your lips they become like a liquid lipstick and they do dry down and they do last quite a while. Um, I think they're pretty. They don't dry down so much that they dry your lips out. I have the world's driest lips. It's just always been that way. But wanted to share these are I do have a presenter's link if you would like to order from it. DM me because I'm not going to post it down here because that's just not what I want to do. Um, if I want to keep it, I don't want to completely just represent one brand. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Other than that, we'll move forward. Um, I did order from Sephora and it finally arrived. It actually got here a few days ago. The day that it arrived, we had a horrible day here. Had issues with another dog, but have the Urban Decay Naked Cherry Palette. I will be using this in the near future. I played with it the other night, long about midnight, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And it partners oh so well with um, the Naked Palette number 3. Um, actually, just ordered one last night for my cousin because she was talking about she wanted one. I was like, I can take care of that for you. um, it's Sephora's Rouge, um, the VIB sale, I think it's called, or whatever, the insider thing. And this weekend is Rouge, next weekend is Rouge, and then I think the next 2 weekends are any insider. I did place an order with ColourPop, and ColourPop is an obsession for me because they have really, really nice palettes that are not just Highland. Good afternoon. ColourPop is an obsession for me because of number one, they are made in the USA. I like that. Um, I love ColourPop because it's so much. They're cruelty free, which is I like. Um, but they're just so much fun and they're inexpensive, and I like that. I mean, so this is the She palette. I'm not going to do any swatches because, well, I don't have enough arms. This is I'm a rose themed palette, and I am very anxious to play in it. But I mean, this is just enough. Um, and like I said, they run between $16 and $20. How can you go wrong? And I've traveled with these palettes a lot, and I've never had a problem um, with any of them doing any breaking or anything like that in transit. Um, if you have seen my videos, way back, one of the last times that I went to my mother's house, that we actually went to stay several days. Um, one of the things that I packed was my Z palette that has all of my unique palettes unbought, you know, out of the addiction palettes depotted, and it and my blush palette both broke, and they were kind of like cushioned on the very top. So it's like, really not happy with that. But I had another palette on the bottom that had no damage, and it's like, okay. And it was in the back of my car. It wasn't like that we were, it was bouncing in the truck or on the back of the trailer or something like that. Because as you know, we go in the mountains and ride. Anyway, the next palette that I got, I couldn't pass this up. I'm sorry. Still a child at heart, apparently. Um, but I got the Disney palette, the designer collection, um, and it's just sparkly and soft and pretty, pinky, and it's it has more mattes. This whole top row is mattes, then glitters and more shimmers down this way. And I just stuck my finger in one of the glitters out of accident. So we'll just do a little quick. That's the other thing that I like about ColourPop. It's got some awesome pigment. It just is. If you hear my garage door open, my little people are out frolicking. So um, if they come home, they come home. Um, and that's just how I grabbed some time to myself and yeah, decided to do a video. Um, I have some other things on my mind that I want to do. I was going to do one on the 25th, honoring my dad, and I totally just decided to go a different route with it. I'm just not going to do it the way that I had it planned. But anyway, this is the I Think I Love You ColourPop palette, and I just they're just so cute. I mean, and like I said, please don't fault me because it's more of a neutral palette. Um, just kind of get into this gold. I said I wasn't going to swatch, and I totally fibbed. But yeah, we'll just kind of play a little bit. Let's see what we got in this mat. Now, one thing that I will tell you, one of the reasons why I like ColourPop is because I do things with a very light hand. If I have to dig into a product a whole lot to get color, chances are I'm not going to use it a whole lot, and I'm not going to buy it again. I don't like I don't I use a light hand as it is so that I don't have as much fallout. But if I have to keep digging and digging and digging and really working out of a palette to get a look, I'm probably not going to keep using it, and chances are I'm going to pass it on. And to be honest with you, that's something that steered me away from Too Faced. I have the new gold palette that I have not used yet. My daughter got it for me, but the palette prior to that, it was so hard for me to use, um, that I just said, no, I'm not going to do this. This is the Soul palette, and some of these were just cute. Like I said, they're 16 bucks. And when I place an order from ColourPop, because I ordered directly from ColourPop, I usually will get several palettes at once. And that's like a coral, really bright orange-ish color. I don't know exactly how we're going to make that work, but we will. It's kind of, we can make some pumpkin fall happen. And then get this out, it would help. Then the Mar palette. And the Mar palette I bought specifically because there's another YouTuber, and her name just completely, Porcelain, I think is what her channel name is. Um, she showed this palette, and I just absolutely thought, hey, that is just too cool. And I also spotted, I'll show you really, really close. See this blue? Those of you that have not, this also, I'll show you the rest of it. It's green hues and the blue, and then some neutral colors. But check this blue out. Now, check out my shirt. Kentucky basketball season is up on us, and we're playing really good football. So I needed that blue. Yeah, we play ball. We play football today at 4. We played an exhibition game of basketball last night. My grandson. We had more fun down in the basement. Um, he's got a little Fisher Price basketball goal that I bought him. He was probably 6, 8 months old, if that. It adjusts as they grow. I found it at a yard sale. Um, he hadn't really had a lot of interest in it until last night. Hadn't really shown a lot of interest in any type of sports until last night. He watched Kentucky play ball, and now he's officially part of the family. The Disney palette, I ordered it from the ColourPop website. All of the ColourPop palettes that I ordered directly from the website. I generally order, if I do a ColourPop palette, there's generally several, and I don't like to pick, so I just wait and just order several of them. But yeah, that kind of that matches perfectly for game day. So you'll see a lot of that color coming up in the next few weeks and months, and March Madness, because yeah, that's what we do here. Um, Fans don't always behave like they should, but it's what we do here. And my last little, I forgot when I showed you the naked palette that I got from Sephora. Yes, I need a life. Okay. My daughter bought me a. She usually she won't. She's bought me one palette, and it's usually because when she gets out, she can't remember what I have, and if she asks me, it kind of blows it. So we just go with it, and we share. So, but this is from Stila. Stila is a brand that I am loving on a whole lot. It's a Stay All Day liquid lipstick. Have not tried this actual one. I have the smaller ones that I got around Christmas time that I absolutely love, but I needed a red lipstick. So, yes. And I know I need red lipstick like I need a hole in the head, but I needed, I seen this and I needed it because it's red lipstick. Red lipstick is my favorite. Um, I never really would wear it around my dad because, he just didn't quite like darker colors. So I wouldn't. And I forgot one time, went down to Richmond because he was having chemo, had on red lipstick, had my makeup on, had my hair fixed and everything. We get down there and he's waiting for him to get um, waiting for them to tap his port and start his chemo. And he looks at me and he says, "You look really pretty today." And I'm, first of all, that was a shock because normally if we got compliments, they came through mom. He would tell mom whatever. Um, and he said, "That red lipstick is really pretty." And I was like, "Well, thank you, Dad." And he said, "Now take it off." It's like, "Okay, Dad." That's where we go. But anyway, guys, just wanted to hop on, show you a little unboxing. Um, I did another one I thought the other day. I can't find it, so evidently I did something wrong when I unboxed it. Can't remember. It's been sitting for so long, I can't remember what came from where. So just as I use it, I'll show it to you. Um, we'll be doing more, you know, like I said earlier, verse for today, thought for today. It's Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans. Sometimes even sometimes and I battle a lot with this. I get into my feelings and out of my faith. And so I have to remind myself that, you know, have to go back and get into a word, get into a good word, and remind myself that he knows the plans. He's got my plans. He's got my future. Um, and I'm going to keep on. I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to do it anyway. That's just how it's going to be. So, um, this is all I got for today. Remember that, tell you if you need it again, excuse me, Jeremiah 29:11. Using going out of my CR devotional, and I'm not sure what um, it's not a King James version. We'll put it that way. I don't know which version it is, but it's saying the same thing. And it says, "I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And let me back up whenever that says prosper, okay? It doesn't mean that we're all going to be rich. There's nothing wrong with being rich. Nothing. There's wealth comes in different forms. Um, you may be. I'm abundantly wealthy because of my family and my friends, which is why I get hurt. Friends and dealing with other people, um, I put myself way out there. So when you put yourself way out there, you're going to get hurt. It's going to happen. Um, and it's okay. You learn how to just kind of say, okay, and deal with it and move on. I need a wipe. Sorry, uh, little baby wipes, because we have a little baby behind in the house. He's not really a baby anymore, but he's messy. So we have wipes in every room in my house. Um, but prosperity doesn't always equal a big bank account. Um, what that what that all is defining down to is that he's got your future. And like I was talking the other day in the last video that I did, it doesn't. It gets when he's got it, you don't have to worry about it. So I don't really get into talking a whole lot of politics. I don't get into a whole lot of talking stuff that causes conflict. And the reason why is because when we go into the booth to vote, that's our personal business. Just that simple. Secondly, and most importantly, it doesn't matter who's doing what job. God's still in control. And as long as I have that belief, the rest of it I have to just kind of let go. And that's where I am. So today I'm just kind of like licking my wounds. I'm okay. I know that I know where my faith is, um, and I'll be okay. So I thank you so much for stopping by. Lynn, I don't either. I don't argue religion. I welcome for people to come and talk to me. I enjoy that. And even a different religion, I enjoy learning about different cultures, different things of that nature, learning, respectfully discussing with, um, because that's how we grow as people. And that's my desire. I become a better person the more that I can understand someone else. Um, it's not necessarily going to change my mind on how I believe, but I'm going to give you the respect. That's just how I roll. Um, anyway, there was something else I was going to say, but it has ran away out of my head. I don't have enough coffee in my body apparently. But I thank you all for coming in, watching my videos. Some of you have been very kind and encouraging, and I appreciate that very, very much. Um, so we're going to keep doing this. We'll do this is kind of an awkward one because I'm using the laptop and I really haven't ever done a live from the laptop. So I'm kind of distracted a lot. Um, but it's something that we'll do from time to time. It's not going to be it's hard for me to do probably a thought video. So we'll see what happens. I usually use my phone or the iPad. Anyway, I'm rambly, so y'all have a good day. Kentucky plays at 4 o'clock. We're gonna be cheering us some cats on. My grandson is getting a football today, so I may not have a basement left. But anyway, um, I really enjoy you all, and I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate your support, and I can say y'all because I'm from Kentucky, and well, you know, I like it that way. But y'all have a good one. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. I miss him fiercely, and I honor him daily, and I honor my mother. By honoring him, I honor my mother as well because they're a team. Um, so we will be going also. We will be going to on the 10th of November. We will be going to the cemetery. Um, I know I filmed it last year, but I think I filmed it on Facebook. Um, we place flags for Veterans Day, and it's not just something that my family does. It's something that is done by the community to honor the veterans. But I will be filming. My husband does my dad's, and it's a job that he he really um, it touches his heart. So we'll be filming that, and of course we not only place his, we place the gentleman that was the little veteran that I took care of until he passed away. He was homeless, and his family doesn't do it, so we do it. Um, anyway, remember, I am the mayor's daughter. Y'all have a good day. I will quit rambling and finish drinking my coffee. And look, I got a little bit of eyebrows thanks to the that little benefit brow stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna order some. And then I'm 10, probably 15 minutes away from Sephora. I order everything because I don't go shopping in the stores. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you. Bye.